Hmm. Oh, I'm kind of done with this 40-mile meditative jog of mine this morning. As you can see, I've just been, man, it's a little cold here today. And I have just been kind of just running late. So I just got done with this. Actually, almost in the middle of it. I'm literally almost done with it. So almost done with this run. Pretty much almost done. Man, what's in my eye this morning? I'm just having fun this morning. I'm a little, how do I say? I'm high. And I don't know what I'm actually high from, but I would say probably high from life. Where's my light here? I got it in my pocket. So and I'm out here in the middle of just nowhere, but just sort of just looking at the sky. So my run today was pretty much based on self-conversation. I was having a lot of talk with myself today. Just debating, kind of trying to see how things are. Man, how many clothes do I have on today? Like 3 or 4. So I was just sort of debating on the whole run, actually. So I can't believe it's almost the end of the year. And it's that Thanksgiving week this week, so everything is pretty slow. And everyone is sort of getting ready for the big feast, I call it. Then there's the Christmas, but I think this year I will get in at least about, I'm pretty much almost close to 6,000 miles right about now. I have been doing a lot of meditative yoga every morning, and it actually blows me away. It takes exactly 3 hours and 30 minutes for me to get done with the yoga and the meditation before I start my run. It has absolutely blown me away, and I think that's what it is. Over the years of studying yoga just becomes, it makes you realize certain things about yourself. You begin to analyze things differently. Like, for example, this whole year, the whole thing with COVID, and I've actually managed to I literally run every day this year. I got to really got to know me. I pushed myself, and it isn't about running anymore. Like, this thing has just become a way for me to just continue to sit. You know, what it feels like to be an intellectual being. And I'm always smiling because I find joy in what I'm doing. I know a lot of my friends would never understand it. And I always say this. I've had a 9 to 5 like everyone else. Chase money, get drunk, smoke. That's a nice car. Sleep with anything, doesn't scare. But the one thing that I've gotten to do that most have not tried is, I always say, for 6 months, get up at 3 a.m., practice yoga, stretch your body, do your push-ups, and go out there and run. That thing really changes my whole thinking. the isolation part. What does this mean? And it's really funny how I could look so mellow and so high just by doing yoga. The isolation part, I think there's something in my eye. The isolation part really allowed me to see within me. Like I always say, I get what people are saying, get a job, get this, but I am the job. That's just the way I look at it. When it comes to spiritual intellect, like literally this year, it's funny how people train to run a marathon, 26 miles. I look at it to be just a way of life. If literally time permits me, I should be running 26 miles every single day, without a doubt. I think the human body is designed. This morning I woke up before I started stressing that, yeah, you know what? We call this in different names. Some people would say I'm an atheist, I'm a scientist. But something existed within us that I can really feel in my body. Something, you know, when people say, oh, you don't believe in God because you don't do this, you don't do that. No, there's an existence, you know, whether you want to call it intelligent design, whatever you want to call it, there is an existence within us. And for me, the isolation part, like my isolation part was taking me into a rural area where I get to run in the bushes by myself. Isolation. That thing God, whatever you want to call it, energy has had a different meaning. And this is the time to love. This is the time to give a lending ear. And that lending ear is listening to somebody. It's not just the material things, because I love the material things, money, you name it. But there's a satisfaction that it cannot give you. And to be judgmental of it is absolutely ridiculous. But I also know the reality behind it. So today I'll probably get another 14 miles in today, or 15. I am gonna quickly go ahead and finish this. And I'm really enjoying this new beginning. And I'm gonna say happy Tuesday. And practice yoga. And I'm gonna keep on saying practice yoga. If you run 5 miles, do 50 push-ups on your yoga mat. When you run 10 miles, do 100 push-ups on your yoga mat. Every time you get tired, use your yoga mat as a way to stretch your body tired, but make sure you get to 100. When you do 50 push-ups slow, it'll take you 25-30 minutes. We spend 30 minutes on the social media, if not more, and watch TV shows. Practice yoga. God is within. One love.